So we start getting a guideline all around it. Sections 1, 2, 3, 4. So the guideline is gonna down at 0 degree. You're gonna cut it with a razor all through the subsection, to the front, to the sides, 0 degree angle, to the side, and the same thing on the opposite side too. 0 degree. Once it's done, the next step, you're gonna bring a subsection all the way to the ear lobe or the tips of the ear, either or, and all this subsection has to be done with a razor. Grab the subsection, comb the hair, make sure you have the blade away from the client's hair. There we go. You're gonna grab a subsection, grab subsection from the center section, pull the hair up. You're gonna pull it using your bottom guideline. Pull that at 90-degree angle, cut it with a razor, go to the next subsection. Pull that out all around it. Hold the section, 90-degree again, all around it. Make a clean subsections. Again, 90-degree. Next subsection, just go to the side, clean that up. There we go. One more time. And 90-degree again. Once this is done all through the back, the next thing to do, we are going to grab the next subsection. At this point, you're not using your razor and your clips. They're gonna go into items that we disinfect. Next thing, you're gonna grab a mohawk subsection from the top. Take a section from about a half an inch from each side to create 1 inch on the center subsection. There we go. You're gonna use your guideline and blend it in. So you're gonna create like a mohawk area to the center. Once this is done, then after, you're gonna grab a next subsection from the top of the head to the other side. Bring it up, pull the hair straight up at 90-degree, blend in the sections on the top. Once this is done, then after, drop the subsection. Now you have created a second guideline. With this guideline that we have created, we are going to create like a small sections. And of course, I'm not gonna have time to do a state border with the purpose of demonstrating right now. I'm just showing you what are the expectations, how to take your subsections. So you are creating a blend-in section. So you're looking to 1, 2, 3. See right there? This is the expectations that you have to have. You have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. How do you get the guideline? Remember, you have created a guideline here, and you have created a guideline from the bottom part. So whatever is in between should be cut off. Once the next step to do, we're gonna grab now the front sections. On the front sections, the next thing what we're going to do, we are going to grab a center section. Create another mohawk on the upper part, and using a top section of the mannequin as your guideline, you're gonna blend in this and create a mohawk subsection from the front to the back. So those two subsections should blend in like what we have in here. Once you create that, the next thing to do now, you're going to grab a subsection. You're gonna create a wider section. And using that as a guideline, pull the hair straight up to the side, grab this section. There we go. Once this is created, the next thing to do, go to your center part, comb the hair back, and start blending the sections from the side. See right there? You're gonna grab a section now, because we know we have only how much time? Time is important. All of you guys know your timing that was given to us at the beginning of this test. Pull the hair together and blend in section to the side, to the side, to the center. Continue doing that. Grab the section. Make sure you can move your mannequin. Another subsection in there. Pull it up, cut it straight across. At this point, you're cutting the hair with scissors. So once you drop the razor, now you're allowed to use scissors. Make sure you pump your shear. Once this is done, the next step to do, grab the subsection and start creating on the side small pie shape subsections, and I'm going to show you right now. You're going to pull all the hair all the way to the top to blend it. So basically you are creating pie shaped subsections. See right there? Pull that section. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And the next one. 1, 2, and 3. So you're creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. So how this is gonna work out, you're gonna pull the hair all the way to the top and you're gonna blend in the subsection right there. You guys can see it. Okay, same thing will be repeated on the opposite side of your haircut. Bring it in, then there you go, you're gonna cut it right there on top. Once this is done, the same thing will repeat on the opposite section. Now, the end result, now we're gonna do the blending. The blending, you're gonna bring all the hair around it, around the perimeter, to the entire part of the subsection. Gonna bring it down to 0 degree right there. It's gonna go all around it, blend it in. At this point, we know that the cutting with a razor, you might probably have like a couple subsections that they were a little bit longer. This is the time for you to blend it in. Blend in those subsections. If you have like a little unevenness, go back and really quick, just reshape it. Double check your haircut. Check your haircut on the bottom part, because you're really good with scissors. Again, blend it in. Again, we're gonna make sure that the top subsection is going to blend in the back with the front. So grab the subsection, pull it up, blend in front and back. There we go. Okay, very important. The proctor for sure will be double checking that the front and the back is blending well, because they know that most students, they never do the blend in the back with the front. There we go. This is done. Once it's completed, comb the hair down. Get rid of your shears. The shear is gonna go into items to be disinfected. And keep one of the combs on your hand. At this point, the examiner will walk to you and is gonna ask you, may I please use your comb? And we'll be doing a checkup of the haircut.